everyone, and welcome again to another edition of Give It a Shot, Mystery Box Edition. I have no idea why I sound excited, because if you know the rules of the game, there's really nothing to be excited about. So, who are our contestants today? Well, we've got a returning one here, Bug Rangers, Harry Situation. It's been in the box for a while. Maybe today's its lucky day. Who cares? Next, we have The Adventures of Zobi and Jungle Jive. Sure. A new one into the rotation. This is Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. All you can eat. Waka 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 waka, get the power pellet for all I care. Another new one to the rotation. The Marvelous Makeover with, I can never say her name, Holly Hobbie, because you really want to have your font match the background of your, of your DVD cover, and then, dipsticks like to put stickers over titles, so I don't know what I'm actually looking at. So Holly Hobbie, why not? And making a return with a sequel, I'm assuming, from the very first Give It a Shot episode, it's My Scene. And this one is Masquerade Madness. Barbie is coming back. Sure. So, in the box they go. Let's do the mystery box do-si-do. I'm sure I broke something this time, but honestly, I don't care. Alright, this whole pile. What do I got this time? Oh joy! We're going back to My Scene. Well, at least it's kind of short. 23 minutes. Including commercials. Oh, let's see how I succumb to the madness. Damn, I thought I was going to at least have a somewhat decent day today. Shit. Well, after a lovely 23 minutes with another thrilling movie from My Scene, Masquerade Madness. I will tell you that I just had the fucking worst time of my goddamn life. Holy shit, this was fucking shit. I can't even fuck everything. God damn it. I'm just down in shit right now because this is goddamn garbage. And let me tell you something else.
7 hours later.
How could you even do anything this harebrained? This is absolutely bullshit. Oh my god.
1 pair of pants later. Thousands of tears later.
To save my sanity and extending torture further, I'm going to Vlad right now. This might be a record. Just so you know, it's happening now. Okay, let's get serious. So roughly a year and a half ago, somewhere in that neighborhood, I thought it would be a really good idea to start a new type of content by doing mystery boxes and stuff like that. Like, I have a whole bunch of these shitty cartoon DVDs that I've found for pennies on the dollar, and that I would review them. And my first one was a My Scene, randomly out of the box, the mystery box. The mystery box has given me different results. Some worse than others. I've had pleasant surprises as well that were actually kind of good. And like, I've actually had a no shots episode. I went the full Vlad. This is shit. I'm sorry, it's not shit. It's, what if we decided to run Barbie like fucking Resident Evil in this art style? Okay? This, I'm just gonna give you a quick run through what the fuck the story was, what little story there was, and oh my god, it's any wonder, like, holy shit. If this is the shit girls are given at the age of 5, or I think My Scene's a little bit older, like tween shit. Holy shit! Alright, so, story. I just gotta get it out because I just have so much else to say about this that it's just fucking atrocious. Anywho, story. The girls decide to throw a I'm so mad. I can't even. They're gonna throw a surprise party for one of their friends in the clique, and this one's turning 16. You know, because sweet 16, that's like a big deal.
Throwing her a 16th birthday party 2 whole weeks before her actual birthday? No way.
For reasons, well, getting your driver's license and shit, but anymore, it's like you're practically 17 by the time you get it. But anywho, she's turning 16, but they decide, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have a surprise party 2 weeks beforehand, so she'll never see it coming. And so it just so happens that this person is very artistic, and she does fashion design. And they're also, coincidentally, doing a fashion show that's supposed to raise money for an animal shelter. So there's this good cause angle to this whole thing. So what they're doing is they have this class project where they work with an animal shelter and they're going to raise money with the fashion show. And the fashion show, they're going to be dressed up, and they're also going to dress up the animals. Whoop-de shit. But they decide to throw this party for their friend, because honestly, other than Barbie, and I think there's one named Madison.
Concentrating on sending positive energy to Madison's dad.
I can't remember their names anymore. I was so enraged the entire time that I literally forgot all their names. I do remember that Barbie's boyfriend is named River.
Awesome. I'll call River and have him spread the word to the guys.
Instead of Ken, for reasons that I still don't get, but anywho. So there's naturally conflict. You gotta have that somehow. And so the conflict is, things aren't going so well for the fundraiser. Shit gets bad. And also our designer girl, also is sucking at math.
What was I supposed to say, that you're tutoring me in math?
I am tutoring you in math.
She's secretly getting a boy to tutor her, and she doesn't want to tell her friends, because this is the kind of drama that you have at that age. Really? Like, oh, I'm terrible at math, and I just don't want my friends to know. No one's gonna give a shit if you're bad at math. Alright? Unless you're a carpenter, or, you know, an engineer. No one's really gonna care. Okay? So, she can't tell them. So, this whole thing is about secrets.
Uh-huh, so why not get all the help you can?
Because telling them would be quite possibly the most embarrassing thing ever.
The Masquerade Madness shit is a total fucking fabrication. There's no Masquerade anything about this. It's just we have to keep on lying to each other throughout this entire runtime because nobody can be truthful about shit.
Sorry, we're secretly going out?
Well, what was I supposed to say? That you're tutoring me in math?
So the fashionista girl, can't tell anybody that she sucks at math. She has to keep this ruse that her tutor is her boyfriend.
Hey, Chels.
Hi. You know Brett, right? I was shopping and I ran into him on my way here.
Hey, I just came over to help my girl with her packages. Mwah.
One of Barbie's other friends just happens to be a blabbermouth, and so we have to create a whole fabrication with that.
Crazy. She can't just not talk to Chelsea.
Why not? Alice is right. That way I know I won't spoil the surprise. I'm gonna try it.
About how she likes this boy that is the tutor, and secret crushes and...
Surprise of your secret crush on Hudson. Yeah.
My what? I don't have a... Right. My secret crush on Hudson.
Like, oh my god, she won't talk to me at the... Oh my god. It's lies upon lies upon lies. You know what? Fuck it. Just to save my sanity, here's the lies in order.
Subway
The bus
was late.
broke down.
We get in trouble trying to cover for you, and you lie to us.
You're right. Hudson and I are secretly going out.
Right. My secret crush on Hudson.
Hey, I just came over to help my girl with her packages. Mwah.
With me on this. How can you say that? I can't believe you'd be so insensitive. Noli, hey.
Okay, so that's what we're dealing with here. And as you can tell, it's not good. Like, the idea of just, we're gonna lie about shit and then cover other shit, it's only gonna make shit worse. It's... Like, why would you tell people to make up lies when honesty makes things work so much better? Then it becomes a whole drama of how our fashionista is not gonna be part of the damn fashion show because the exam is coming up because, God forbid, she gets an F. Oh, she's gonna be grounded for life. It'll be the worst possible fucking thing.
I'm failing. If I don't get at least a B on the big test this week, I'll have an F for the semester, and my parents will ground me for pretty much the rest of my life.
Okay. So, finally, like, no one even confesses shit. Like, they still hide shit, and then the one that's a blabbermouth discovers her fashionista friend sucks at math, so then she goes and tells her other friends, and then they go and do something about it. And then the one that in the group that's really good with math explains, hey, geometry isn't that different than what you do in fashion.
Look, geometry is the math of shapes, right? Know what else is all about shapes? Fashion design.
I'm a seamstress. I've made stuffed animals, and I can agree, yes, patterns make sense. Mathematical stuff, even though I never really used it other than in measurements, I never, like, really, figured out stuff. I just did it through trial and error. So, okay, yes, there's some validity to that. And then they finally have the fashion show, blah, blah, blah. It goes okay, but there's, like, no rhyme or reason for why anybody's dressed up as firefighters or boxers or, mermaids and shit. It's just there, because fuck. And then they go and back to they go back to this place where they have the party, and wouldn't you know it, everybody's there, and this one creepy girl in the corner. Show it right now. Yeah, that girl has no neck. I don't care what anybody says. I don't even care if it looks right in editing. This girl has a floating head in the one corner, and it freaks me out. Every time, just thinking about it freaks me out. And then poof, that's it. And then that whole time, that's how we end this. The whole time, yeah, fashionista girl and blonde boy were having this ruse of a relationship. Now it's like, maybe we should be.
You want to dance?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Check it out.
This is a sequel, okay, to what Jammin' in Jamaica, which I will admit, Jammin' in Jamaica was not that bad. I think it only got 2 shots out of me, but this is awful for a number of reasons. Story most importantly, because the story is absolute shit. It's lies upon lies upon lies. I started having flashbacks because they started singing in the mall, and it was like Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen's mall party all over again. I don't need this kind of aggravation. Seriously, this, for a sequel, this is one of those rare, well, not rare occasions, but typically in a sequel of anything, you're going to see some improvements. Twinkle Toes excluded because they made sequels to Twinkle Toes and they got cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Which, you know, you typically do around the third or fourth movie. And I'm assuming this is number 2. It might be number 3 because I think there's 3 of these things. Well, this I call Resident Evil Barbie because everything in this movie is pre-rendered, like the original Resident Evil game, where you had your character walking around in a pre-rendered area that looks beautiful, and then in comparison, the character not so much, and it really sticks out. Like, I felt like while I'm watching this, I should be using tank controls to move the characters. I don't know if it was supposed to be ambitious, like, hey, we're gonna do this and it's gonna look good, when it doesn't. It clearly doesn't. 3 of the shots go to the story, the other shot goes to the animation. You know what? Fuck it. No. I'm doing it first. I'm going additional. This is for the animation, 'cause it's right shit. Oh. Like, I applauded, believe it or not, I applauded certain scenes out of the Jamaican one. I don't think it's over here right now, but the Jamaican mice scene, because there were some attempts, like a sweeping shot of Barbie on the beach, during the rock scene at the very beginning, like the concert. Like, those were okay. Those looked like there was some ambition involved. There's not. This is cynical. We gotta fill up time, we're gonna put it on the screen, and whatever sticks, sticks. This is poorly written. This is... The animation conflicts with me so hard between the pre-render scenes and then the characters walking in it. They tried. Okay, it's like when you look at movies from the Disney Renaissance, and you can tell when certain things were CG, like they didn't quite mesh as well. That's what I'm getting here, except it's really obvious, and so it just doesn't work. And the story on top of it only confounds it to be worse.
Why wouldn't Chelsea break up with me?
Because she likes you too much. She has for a really long time.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
This is the sort of thing that if you're really trying to promote something, this is not how you go about it. A horrible story with non sequiturs and twists and turns that are just unnecessary to just extend the story. It's not good in any way, shape, or form. And then you throw musical montages on top of it because of course you do. This is so bereft of any kind of good storytelling and creativity. It's a sitcom plot. It's not very good at all, as clearly illustrated here.
I'm sorry, but I can't do this anymore. Well, it's just getting weird. They're trying to save our relationship, and we're not even going out.
The masquerade thing, that didn't happen. Like, the whole thing lied to me. There was no masquerade party. There was a surprise party, but no masquerade party. And I would talk about, how they would tell the story, but on the back there isn't a story at all. It's just a big picture. They don't do any of this shit. Now, they look like some of this in the movie, but they don't do any of this shit.
Oh, that bites.
I don't understand. You know, sometimes I do, I enjoy what I do here on YouTube. My wife thinks I'm a little nutty because you only do this to yourself. Well, yeah, I do, but it's because I enjoy the train wreck. When it comes to the entertainment industry, I'm a rubbernecker. I will slow down to watch the tragedy. I love the atrocity. It's amazing. But my God, when it comes to and the reason why I do it is because I have a soft spot for animation. Okay, particularly what it does, and its effect. Like, all right, I grew up in a time of things like the X-Men on Fox before it was Fox Kids, right? And when you watch that sort of stuff today, it's amazing that 7-year-olds got to see that sort of stuff, where they actually talk about killing and extermination and hatred and bigotry and shit like that, like heavy shit. This is vapid. This is atrocious. These are not the ways in which you maintain relationships. This is garbage. And this is only 10 years past the prime of X-Men. 10 years later, this is what you get. God almighty.
You see this place? I don't know what you thought you were doing, but this fundraiser is very important to me and the animal shelter.
I'm only ranting and raving at this point, and I apologize. I'd like to think that I actually had something more creative to say, but I really don't. I've watched some garbage on this channel, for better or for worse, and this is just so... I just get so angry at it. That this is what is peddled. My God. Shit, Cindy gave me more of an effort! And that was as obnoxious and vapid and saccharine as you could get! This! Yeah, I don't even remember the... Okay. Noli, Chelsea, Delancey, and Madison. I can't tell you who's who. I can't. They have slight changes in who they are. Like, one likes math and one does fashion, and I don't know what the fuck the other ones do. But I don't know. And to be honest, I don't care. I want Vlad. This sucked. That's how I feel. So, that was an episode. Wow. Okay, I don't know if the initial buzz of this shit has finally calmed down or what, but I'm returning to normal because I don't do caffeine, and Lord only knows I should finish the shit, but I'm not. So we went Vlad in an extra shot. I don't think I'm gonna make a title card for that or anything but yeah, no. This was atrocious, and I'm just beating a dead horse at this point. So, my scene, it's the worst thing I've reviewed on this segment, bar none. Congratulations. You went from 2 shots to Vlad to an extra in one movie. Oh, well, I guess I'm glad I got that out of my system. I can't wait till my liver does, so maybe I can pee normal. But, this stuff already looks like dehydrated urine to begin with. I can't imagine what mine's gonna look like in a toilet later. So until next time, kids, toodles!